This is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High School Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network. Thanks to funding from ANB Bank Aspen, the Aspen Store, and Aspen High School Basketball Boosters. Got Aiden Lettingham and Jamie Varga to tip. Lettingham wins the tip, and Aspen has the rock. Aspen's coming off back-to-back wins on the road, improving their record to 10-4. While the Roaring Fork Rams just won a 44-39 game over Olathe to improve to 2-11 on the season so far. A little change in the starting lineup as Luke Hollander is taking the place of Taylor Aiken. Aspen with good ball movement on the first possession. Good defense by Roaring Fork as they're moving their feet. Ball's tripped out of bounds. Ball will remain with Aspen. Hollander to Corpola. Corpola calling plays at the top of the key. Lee now with the rock. Lee, errant pass. Ball is turned over by the Roaring Fork Rams. Roaring Fork taking it down the lane. Number 11, Frankie Harrington, up with a shot. No good. Ball with the Aspen Skiers. Corpola now with the ball, moving up the floor. So we've got a 10-4 Aspen Skiers against a 2-11 Roaring Fork Rams team. Roaring Fork coming out strong, though, playing good defense, forcing another turnover. Number 14, Graham Peach finds Jamie Varga. Back to Peach. Peach finds number 3, Jamie Vega. Vega for 3. Vega missed 3. Fight for the rebound. Aspen gets to Corpola. Comes away with the scrum. Corpola driving down the floor. Taking it himself. Just misses. Lettingham with the rebound, though. Ball's fought away, and Roaring Fork with the basketball. Jamie Vega with a strong rebound that time, muscling away from Aiden Lettingham. Strong play by a point guard to muscle that ball away from center. Vega finds number 11, Frankie Harrington. Harrington with the shot, and it's good. Roaring Fork out with a good start. It is 2-0 Roaring Fork over the Aspen Skiers. This game is at Aspen High School. Aspen riding a 4-game winning streak at home, looking to improve to 5 games and an overall record of 11-4. Reach and foul that time. Jamie Vega got a little excited. Hollander to inbounds, finds Corpola. Corpola at the top of the key, back to Hollander. Hollander finds Lee in the corner. Good defense by Roaring Fork, not allowing Aspen to get to the paint. Corpola has to dribble out. Ball stolen, but ball retained by Lucas Lee. Back to Corpola. Back to Hollander. Lead, Corpola. Trying to find the ball down low, but Roaring Fork is playing good defense, and they strip the ball away. Back to Brendan Corpola. Corpola driving, finds Aiden Lettingham down low, and that is 2, and fouled, and 1. Pretty pass that time by Corpola. Good finish by Lettingham, and they're going to the line for another one. 2-2, Aspen ties the game up at home. First substitution of the game, Taylor Aiken will come in for Luke Hollander. This is the usual starting 5 we're used to seeing, with Taylor Aiken, the freshman, coming into the basketball game. Lettingham's free throw was up. And no good, just missed off the front iron. Ball corralled that time by number 23, Tristan Maker. Graham Peach with the rock, finds Lucas Vega. Vega for 3. No good. Not good ball movement that time by the Roaring Fork Rams. Shooting rather than passing. A little overzealous. Lettingham with the rock down low. Lettingham loses the ball out of bounds. Strong defense again that time by Tristan Maker. Jamie Vega with the rock for the Roaring Fork Rams. Vega bringing the ball up the floor. Finds Tristan Maker. Back to Vega. Vega shoots. No good. Air ball that time. Taylor Aiken with the rebound. Corpola now with the rock. Corpola dribbling. Finds Lucas Lee in the corner. Lucas Lee back to Aiken. Back to Corpola. Ball moving around the perimeter nicely for the Aspen High Skiers. Lee down low to Aiken. Aiken back against the perimeter. Finds Lucas Lee. Lucas Lee to Aiken. Aiken for three. No good. Ball off the bank, but not able to go in that time. A little strong on that jump shot. Roaring Fork with the basketball. 2-2 here in the first quarter. Been a slow start for the Aspen High Skiers. They usually start slow but finish quicker. Vega driving down the lane, and good. Pretty drive that time by Jamie Vega. No one cut him off to his left hand in an easy 2-point basket. 4-2 now, Roaring Fork over Aspen. Corpola finds Lee. Lee back to Aiken. Aiken to Corpola. Corpola driving in the lane. Corpola up with the jump shot. No good that time. Just missed off the back iron. Rebound by Tristan Maker. Graham Peach with the rock. Peach driving in the lane. Nice drive, but Lettingham with a nicer block. Lettingham recovered on that play as Peach seemed to go past him, but Lettingham with the block, and the ball will be with the Aspen Skiers. Head coach Alex Schrempf wants to call a timeout. He does not like to see the start, especially offensively, that his Aspen High Skiers team has gotten off to. This game coverage on GrassRoots is presented by ANB Bank Aspen. ANB Bank commits each day to invest in you and your community. Last year, ANB Bank gave over $745,000 in community sponsorships and donations, supported over 800 organizational events, volunteered over 4,600 hours to support communities and to help those in need. Thank you to John Ward and all the kind folks at ANB Bank in Aspen for supporting Aspen Skier Basketball and GrassRoots. This GrassRoots live streaming cable broadcast on Channel 880 is made possible by funding from the Aspen Store. Got gas? Open 24 hours. Fresh salads, pastries, and hot food items. Great selection of grab-and-go food, chips, candy, and drinks. Loyalty members can earn and redeem points at the Aspen Store, the Basalt Valero, and the Cowan Center Valero in Carbondale. What you need, when you need it, plus a little bit more. And Aspen now with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Looking to cut into this lead. It's only a 4-2 deficit. Aiken finds Corpola in the corner. Corpola back to Aiken. Aiken down low to Lettingham. Errant pass, and that ball's corralled that time by number 22, Manny Santana. Jamie Vega now with the rock for the Roaring Fork Rams. Vega dribbling, finds number 11, Frankie Harrington. Harrington kicks the ball out to Graham Peach. Graham Peach to Jamie Vega. Vega finds number 23 down low, but an errant shot by Tristan Maker that time. Cannot finish for an easy two. Corpola back with the rock. Has a defender on his back. Finds Taylor Aiken down low. Aiken drives and finishes for two. 4-4 Aspen. Looking a lot crisper on offense coming out of the timeout. Jamie Vega back with the rock for the Roaring Fork Rams. Not sure what big man number 22, Manny Santana, is doing up so high on the perimeter. I'm not sure why he's not down low. Tristan Maker whips the ball around to Frankie Harrington. Harrington to Santana. Santana back to Vega. Vega a little bit of an errant pass with Frankie Harrington corrals the basketball. Strong defense this time now by the Aspen High Skiers. Ball down low. Strong defense by Aiden Lettingham, not allowing Santana to get past him. Harrington now with the rock. Harrington trips. Still maintains possession. Roaring Fork, Graham Peach has the rock. Really strong defense by the Aspen High Skiers, not allowing anything down low. Ball's just moved around the perimeter. Graham Peach with a drive down low. Errant shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Frankie Harrington for three. Harrington misses. It was an air ball, and the ball will be off Manny Santana, and it is Aspen High Skier basketball. Now the ball will be with the Roaring Fork Rams. I apologize. We've got substitutions. Number 10, Alex Jaquez coming in the game, and number 4, Mason Smith coming in for Frankie Harrington and Santana. Number 2 with the jump shot, and Alex Jaquez hits after just coming into this basketball game. It is 6-4 now. The Roaring Fork Rams are up on the Aspen High Skiers. Corpola to Lee. Aiken whips down Corpola. Corpola for three. Shot is good. 7-4 Aspen High Skiers. We are under a minute left in this first quarter. 7 Aspen, 6 Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork looking to get ahead in this lead after being in the lead for all of the first quarter. Alex Jaquez with the rock. Goes behind his back. Finds number 4, Mason Smith. Mason Smith looking for an opening. Finds Vega. Vega down low, cannot hit with an underhand curl. And the ball's with Aspen. Aspen up 7-6, looking to pad to their lead at the end of the first quarter. Corpula dribbling a little bit out of control that time. Aspen retains possession. Lettingham down low in traffic. No foul call that time. Could hear the slap from up here. We've got a blocking foul on Aspen. Foul will be called on John Haysfield. Roaring Fork with the rock. And blocking foul called that time on Roaring Fork, not allowing Braden Corpella to get through on the screen. Strong defense that time by Corpella, allowing the ref to call that foul. Corpella dribbling the ball up the floor, finds Aiken. Aiken shoots. No good. The score is 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. Aspen is leading the Roaring Fork Rams by 1. Not the start that Aspen was necessarily looking for, playing a 2-11 team. Came out a little slow, underestimating their opponents. And we've got the score at 7-6. We'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. Additional funding provided by the Basketball Boosters. You can support the student athletes by attending the games and contributing to the Boosters. Pick up some homemade brownies, a hot dog, a Caesar salad, or other goodies at the snack bar. All proceeds help support our girls and boys basketball teams. You're watching the GrassRoots Community Network, the nation's very first original, community-operated, community-programmed, entirely locally funded television network. Watch GrassRoots on HD Cable Channel 880 from Aspen to Glenwood Springs and streaming on the web at grassrootstv.org. Follow GrassRoots on Facebook so you never miss a live stream of Aspen Skier Athletics. Even if you don't have cable, you can still watch GrassRoots TV on free broadcast of the Roaring Fork, Crystal, and Frying Pan Valleys. It takes an antenna, some cable, and a digital TV to receive 15 channels, including GrassRoots, Community Government TV, all 4 major networks in HD, PBS stations, and others for free forever. The GrassRoots Community Network is exactly that, a truly grassroots media hub. All programming on GrassRoots is created by the community, in the community, for the community. GrassRoots strengthens and ties our community together with programming by, for, and about the citizens and residents of our valley. If you would like to create your own show, volunteer, and learn about television production, or to financially contribute to keep programs like this on the air, contact Jeremy or John at 925-8000. This is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High School Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network. We're in the second quarter with Aspen leading 7-6. It's an offensive foul call that time. Really strong defense by Lucas Lee to take that charge, and Aspen with the basketball back. This team seems to get motivated by big defensive plays. Let's see how that correlates now on the offensive end. Another sign of strong coaching, getting his team excited about defense and allowing the offense to work itself out naturally. It's one of the mottos of head coach Alex Schrempf, as he likes his team to be gritty. Miss from 3. Tristan Maker with the rebound, and that is a foul called on John Haysfield. Ball will be with the Roaring Fork Rams as they look to cut into this lead. Only down 1 in the first quarter. As a 2-11 team, you'd have to say they won that first quarter even though they trailed by 1. We got number 4, Mason Smith, taking care of the point guard duties in the second quarter. Smith to Peach, whipping the ball around to Alex Jaquez. Jaquez now finds Frankie Harrington. Back to Tristan Maker. Jaquez with the rock to Harrington. Stolen that time by Brendan Corpella. Corpella now back with the rock for the Aspen High Skiers. Corpella to Aiken. Let's see their ball movement if they're able to penetrate this zone and get the ball down low. Still on the perimeter. Aiken finds Lee. Nice pick by Corpella. Lee errant with the shot, but Haysfield with a nice rebound. Haysfield back out to Aiken. Aiken to Corpella. Corpella trying to split the zone. Does so unsuccessfully, and Roaring Fork back with the basketball. Lettingham on a reach-in foul. Getting a little overzealous that time, trying to tie him up for a jump ball, but does not do so successfully. And number 3, Jamie Vega back into the basketball game. Alex Jaquez will take a seat. Jamie Vega back with the point guard duties for Roaring Fork. Vega into the corner to Peach. Peach back to Vega. Vega finds Smith. Roaring Fork not having much success getting the ball down low. Can be attributed to Aspen's tough defense. Everything but on the perimeter so far. There you find Peach down low now. Peach kicks it out to Harrington. Harrington for 3, no good. Almost rebounded by Tristan Maker, but the ball's rebounded by Lucas Lee and sending a foul on Tristan Maker. That is the 4th foul of the game on the Roaring Fork Rams, 3 for Aspen High so far. The 5th foul on the Roaring Fork Rams. Corpola back with the rock. Alex Schrempf telling his boys to execute on offense. Let's look for a crisp play here. Aiken throws the ball away. That is not what head coach Alex Schrempf was looking for on that possession. And Graham Peach back with the basketball for Roaring Fork. Peach wide open that time and finishes 8-6 Roaring Fork over the Aspen High Skiers. Peach pulled the ball back and then drove to the basket. Was defended by no one. Aiken looking to split the zone, and the ball's turned over. Aspen having trouble on offense. Sloppy offense so far by the Aspen Skiers. Graham Peach kicks it out, finds Frankie Harrington. Harrington from 3, misses again. Corpola with the rock. Corpola handling the pill up the floor. Corpola finds Aiken. Aiken back to Corpola. Corpola finds Lettingham in the middle. Good passing that time. No good on the jump shot. 8-7 Roaring Fork over Aspen High. Ball movement a little bit better on the offensive side for the Roaring Fork Rams. Number 3, Jamie Vega on the perimeter. Graham Peach for 3. Peach shot it up and no good. Lettingham with a long rebound. The ball will be out of bounds on Lettingham. Never mind, out of bounds on the Roaring Fork Rams, and the ball will be with the Aspen High Skiers. Aspen down 8-7 in the second quarter. Looking for a little more fluidity on the offensive side of the ball. We're already in the second quarter, so they're no longer underestimating their opponent. Just looks a little sloppy and lethargic. Lettingham to Hayesfield. Ball stolen again by the Roaring Fork Rams. Graham Peach with the rock. Peach out in transition. Peach no good, and the ball is rebounded by Lucas Lee. Lucas Lee finds his point guard, Braden Corpola. Corpola to Aiken. Aiken back to Lee. Lee to Corpola. Corpola for 3. Hits again. 10-8 now for the Aspen High Skiers. 10 Aspen, 8 Roaring Fork. That's Corpola's second 3 on the game. So Corpola was 6 out of the 10 points for the Aspen High Skiers. He's got the hot hand early. Mason Smith clocking major minutes after not starting the game for the Roaring Fork Rams. Graham Peach driving again. Peach with a pretty pass that time to Tristan Maker. Maker no good. Maker up with the jump shot. Cannot hit, but he'll be going to the line for 2. Tristan Maker's a big boy, standing in at 6'2". This will be Maker's first shot from the free throw line. Maker's first shot is up and good. 10-9 Aspen over Roaring Fork. Maker looking to tie the basketball game at 10 apiece in the second quarter with his second free throw. Aiden Lettingham having some words with the referee. I guess he wanted some clarification, especially down low. Tristan Maker versus Aiden Lettingham will be a good matchup on the block. Maker's shot goes in and out, cannot convert on the second free throw. It is 10 Aspen, 9 Roaring Fork in the second quarter. Corpola with the rock. Some moves at the top of the key. Luke Hollander is back into the basketball game. John Hayesfield is taking his seat. Aiken. Aiken with a pretty drive, cannot finish as he goes underneath the hoop. Nice drive by the time by Aiken, and timeout is called by the head coach of the Roaring Fork Rams. 10-9 in the second quarter. We'll be back with you shortly. This is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High School Boys Basketball game on the GrassRoots Community Network, thanks to funding from ANB Bank, the Aspen Store, and Aspen High Basketball Boosters. This GrassRoots live stream and cable broadcast on Channel 880 is made possible by funding from the Aspen Store. Got gas? Open 24 hours. Fresh salads, pastries, and hot food items. Great selection of grab-and-go chips, food, candy, and drinks. Loyalty members can earn and redeem points at the Aspen Store, the Basalt Valero, and the Cowan Center Valero, and the Carbondale. What you need, when you need it, plus a little bit more. Additional funding provided by the Basketball Boosters. You can support the student athletes by attending the games and contributing to the Boosters. Pick up some homemade brownies, a hot dog, a Caesar salad, or other goodies at the snack bar. All proceeds help support our girls and boys basketball teams. Back with you midway through the second quarter. Aspen is up 10-9, Roaring Fork with the basketball. Number 2, Alex Jaquez back into the basketball game for Roaring Fork. Jamie Vega kicks it back to Jaquez. Jaquez with a jump shot, no good. Corpola with the rebound. Aiken now taking over the point guard duties with Corpola in the game. A little interesting mix-up. Aiken at the top of the key finds Lucas Lee. Lee kicks out to Corpola. Corpola for another three, and no good, but Lee with the rebound, and good! Strong play that time by Lucas Lee, and it's 12 Aspen, 9 Roaring Fork. Aspen with a mid-court press. Roaring Fork has no problem breaking that down to Graham Peach. Peach stops, and up! No! Travel! No good that time. Strong defense. Good job by Lucas Lee down low, way to hold his position and not allow Graham Peach to get to the rim without taking steps. Peach thought he was fouled for an and one, but instead travel, and Aspen High has the basketball up 12-9. Corpola asking for a little bit of help. Finds Aiken. Aiken back to Corpola. Corpola, pretty move. Tries to take it all the way down low, but the ball is blocked, but Lettingham gets the block back. Hollander finds Aiken. Aiken dribbling in the paint, splits defenders, cannot finish that time, though, on his way to the rim. Number 11, Frankie Harrington with the rebound. Jamie Vega out to Peach. Peach to Harrington, Harrington to Vega. Vega back to Peach. Peach with a pretty drive again. Cannot finish that time, though, he was wide open. Wishes he had that ball back. Corpola now with the rocks to Hollander. Hollander double team, kicks it out to Aiken. So Roaring Fork is beginning to double at the top of the key. Should lead to an open man for the Aspen High Skiers. Lettingham down low, blocked by Manny Santana, and that is a foul called on Santana. Lettingham will be going to the line. Head coach Alex Schrempf advising him to do a head fake to get Santana in the air next time, making it for an easier trip to the free throw line. Lettingham's first foul shot is up. And no good. Ball rims in and out. We got Tristan Maker coming into the game for Manny Santana. Lettingham's second free throws. He looks to extend this lead to 4 points. No good. 12-9 still. Aspen over Roaring Fork. Graham Peach with the rock for the Rams. Peach finds Frankie Harrington. Frankie Harrington back to Peach. Peach down low. And the shot is good by Jamie Vega. 12-11. The Roaring Fork Rams are hanging in this game. This game is going back and forth so far through the second quarter. Aspen not asserting their dominance whatsoever. Do not let the records fool you, as Aspen is 10-4 and Roaring Fork is only 2-11. Ball down low to Lucas Lee, and Lucas Lee finishes. Goes up 14-11. We're under a minute left in the first half. Alex Jaquez back with the rock for Roaring Fork as they're down 3. Jaquez down low. Good defense that time, and Tristan Maker is not able to convert. The Roaring Fork Rams are hot that time that a foul was not called on Tristan Maker as he went down low. The ball is back with the Roaring Fork Rams. And that is all she wrote for the first half. Aspen up 14-11 over the Roaring Fork Rams. Roaring Fork hanging in this basketball game, only down 3. We'll be back with you for action in the second half with the Aspen High Skiers taking on the Roaring Fork Rams. And Braden Corpola with the rock. Aspen High did not come out to take warm-ups to begin the second half. Probably got a stern talking to from head coach Alex Schrempf. Let's see if it pays off here to start the third quarter. Aspen moving the ball around the perimeter. Corpola looking to split the teeth of that zone. Does not. Ball still stays on the perimeter. Hollander to Lee. Lee back to Corpola. Corpola down low. Ball's thrown away that time by Luke Hollander. Not the start that the Aspen High Skiers were looking to get to in the second half. Pretty move that time by Graham Peach, but he could not finish. Ball will remain with the Roaring Fork Rams. Peach for 3. Want to tie this game back up off the back iron, and the ball is finally rebounded by Aiden Lettingham. Lettingham shoots that defender off him and finds his point guard, Braden Corpola. Ball's deflected that time and will remain with the Aspen High Skiers. So 14-11, a very low-scoring first half. Aspen lucky to have a 3-point lead. Corpola finds Lettingham. Lettingham back to Corpola. UT Aspen wants to get the ball down low. 3 that time by Lucas Lee. Shot is off. Rebounded by Haysfield, and Haysfield throws the ball away to Tristan Maker. Now Jamie Vega with the basketball. Vega looking to get the ball down low. Finds Graham Peach wide open. Peach a little strong with that jump shot. Tristan Maker cannot come down with the rebound. Lucas Lee with the Aspen High Skiers. Corpola scanning the floor as he moves the ball up. Hollander to Lee. Lee to Corpola. Down low to Lettingham. Lettingham back to Corpola. Pretty ball movement that time. Corpola unable to finish. Ball's rebounded by Tristan Maker in traffic. Maker standing at 6'2", probably the tallest on the floor. Vega crossing over to the top of the key. Vega to Harrington. Harrington shot up and good, 14-13. Roaring Fork only down 1 in the third quarter. Looking to see a spark now by Aspen on offense. Corporal had the hot hand in the first half. Corporal to Lee, backside. Lee finishes. Pretty ball movement that time by the Aspen High Skiers. And Lucas Lee for an easy 2, 16-13. Jamie Vega bringing the ball up for the Roaring Fork Rams. Vega takes the ball into the lane. Jump shot is up, no good. Tristan Maker with the rebound. Maker up and fouled, and we go to the line for 2. Maker using that big body down low to corral his rebound and get fouled as he goes to the free throw line now for 2 free throws. Maker's first free throw is good, 16-14. Substitution, we've got number 24, Julian Alcantara, coming into the game for Manny Santana. Julian wearing number 24, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Second free throw is up and good for Tristan Maker as he converts both from the free throw stripe, 16-15 now. Aspen with a 1-point lead. Corpola picked up by 2 men at the top of the key. Finds Lucas Lee in the corner. Lucas Lee with an open jump shot. Lettingham with the rebound. Lettingham back into Corpola. Corpola for 3. Shot is up and no good. Haysfield almost had the rebound, but Roaring Fork with the rock. Throws the ball away to Lucas Lee. Graham Peach deciding to pass rather than dribble the ball up the floor. Throws an errant pass, and Aspen has possession. Luke Hollander double-teamed, finds his point guard, Brendan Corpola, and a timeout is called by head coach Alex Schrempf as Hollander was double-teamed. This game coverage on Grassroots is presented by ANB Bank Aspen. ANB Bank commits each day to invest in you and your community. Last year, ANB Bank gave over $745,000 in community sponsorships and donations, supported over 800 organizational events, volunteered over 4,600 hours to support communities and to help those in need. Thank you to John Ward and all the kind folks at ANB Bank in Aspen for supporting Aspen Skier Basketball and Grassroots. You're watching Skier Basketball on the Grassroots Community Network thanks to sponsorship from ANB Bank Aspen, the Aspen Store, and the Aspen High Basketball Boosters. ANB Bank is a true community bank with an unwavering commitment to excellence, helping each of its communities prosper through investment, sponsorship, philanthropy, and employee volunteerism. It is a passion ANB Bank has for Aspen. ANB Bank has for banking that makes the difference. Aspen with the rock up 1, 16-15 in the third quarter. Lucas Lee finds Corpola. Corpola throws the ball in the middle to Lettingham. Lettingham down low, off the hands of John Hayesfield. And they're just not getting to a rhythm on the offensive end whatsoever. And the ball is with the Roaring Fork Rams. Roaring Fork looking to take the lead on this possession. Roaring Fork again at 2-11, hanging in this basketball game with a 10-4 Aspen basketball team. I'm sure head coach Alex Schrempf told his boys not to underestimate this team whatsoever as they're in a tight basketball game. Jamie Vega. Vega cannot find number 24, Julian Alcantara. The ball's off Alcantara and with the Aspen Skiers. Corpola to Hollander. Hollander to Lee. Lee to Corpola. Corpola picked up. Back to Hollander. Hollander drives. And shot is good. Way to get into the teeth of the defense that time and finish for 2. 18 Aspen, 15 Roaring Fork. Vega now with the rock for the Roaring Fork Rams. Vega with a crossover at the top of the key. As a Grand Peach. Peach finds Vega. Vega with the jump shot. In and out. Almost rebounded by Roaring Fork, but Lucas Lee out with the basketball in transition. Lucas Lee drives, fouled, and we go into the line for 2. That is an offensive foul on Lucas Lee as he was a little bit out of control. Roaring Fork held their ground and back with the basketball now, 18-15, no jump shots. That was an offensive foul on Lucas Lee. Lucas Lee taken out of the basketball game for Taylor Aiken. It's the second foul of the half on Aspen. Roaring Fork has no fouls to start the second half. Jamie Vega dribbling, finds Tristan Maker down low. Maker with a move, Maker with a spin move. Lettingham with a hand stand his ground, and the ball is no good, and the ball will be with the Aspen High Skiers. Aiken to Hollander, throwing around the perimeter, down low to Hayesfield. Pretty ball movement that time. Hayesfield up with a jump shot. Lettingham unable to get that rebound, and it's called for an offensive foul. It's the third foul of the half on the Aspen High Skiers. Vega bringing the ball up the floor for the Rams. Vega out to Harrington. Vega slipped that time while he was dribbling the ball. Grand Peach with the basketball. Peach down low. Tristan Maker. Maker with moves. Maker finishes 18-17. Got a very tight basketball game in the third quarter. 18 Aspen, 17 Roaring Fork. Hollander to Aiken. Aiken to Corpola. Corpola back to Aiken. Ball movement remains on the perimeter. Let's see if they can get into the zone. Want to find the big man Lettingham down low. They do. Lettingham with a move on Santana, and that is a travel that time. Lettingham traveled as he went to finish for 2. Moved his pivot foot as he was trying to drive on Santana. And it's 18-17 Aspen. Roaring Fork with the basketball. Vega to Peach. Peach picked up outside by Lettingham. So that leaves Santana down low. Pretty defense that time by Luke Hollander, and Lettingham finishes the rebound. Corporal back with the basketball. Finds Aiken. Aiken looking to drive. Aiken steps on the inbounds line, and he's out of bounds, and the ball will be with Roaring Fork down 1. Neither team has gotten into a rhythm so far in this game, and we can see with 18-17 under a minute left in the third quarter. This game has turned more into a gritty dogfight. Points not easy to come by. Harrington with the rock for the Roaring Fork Rams. Harrington finds Maker. Maker picked up by Hasefield. Maker down to Santana. Santana driving. Good defense that time by Lettingham. Maker in, and the ball in the basketball game is now 19 Roaring Fork, 18 Aspen. Roaring Fork has their first lead of the second half. Ball's almost stolen that time by Roaring Fork. Aspen will retain possession. Aspen still searching for an answer on the offensive end. Aiken drives, a little bit out of control, and walks on his way to the rim. Roaring Fork will have the rock as they want to pad onto their lead at the end of the third quarter, up 19-18. A full court heave, and that is no good. 19 Roaring Fork, 18 Aspen at the end of 3. We'll be back with you for the fourth quarter. Again, this is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High School Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network, thanks to funding from ANB Bank, the Aspen Store, and Aspen High School Basketball Boosters. This GrassRoots live stream and cable broadcast on Channel 880 is made possible by funding from the Aspen Store. Got gas? Open 24 hours. Fresh salad, pastries, and hot food items. Great selection of grab-and-go food, chips, candy, and drinks. Loyalty members can earn and redeem points at the Aspen Store, the Basalt Valero, and Count Center Valero in Carbondale. What you need, when you need it, plus a little bit more. Additional funding provided by the Basketball Boosters. You can support the student-athletes by attending the games and contributing to the Boosters. Pick up some homemade brownies, a hot dog, a Caesar salad, or other goodies at the snack bar. All proceeds help support our girls and boys basketball teams. You're watching the GrassRoots Community Network, the nation's very first original community-operated, community-programmed, entirely locally funded television network. Watch GrassRoots on HD Cable Channel 880 from Aspen to Glenwood Springs and streaming on the web at grassrootstv.org. Follow GrassRoots on Facebook so you never miss a live stream of Aspen Skier Athletics. Even if you don't have cable, you can still watch GrassRoots TV on free broadcasts of the Roaring Fork, Crystal, and Frying Pan Valleys. It takes an antenna, some cable, and a digital TV to receive 15 channels, including GrassRoots, Community Government TV, all 4 major networks in HD, PBS stations, and others for free forever. Start of the fourth quarter, Aspen is down 19-18, and Roaring Fork will have the ball. Vega out to wide open Grant Peach for 3. Peach cannot hit on the 3. Ball is rebounded by Joey Harrington. And now back with Braden Corpola as Aspen looks to get back into this game down 19-18. Aspen having trouble breaking this zone posted by the Roaring Fork Rams. Corpola with the rock, down low to Lettingham, into the teeth of the zone, down low to Hasefield. Hasefield unable to convert. Frankie Harrington with a nice block that time as Hasefield was on his way up for a basket. Vega with the rock. Into Tristan Maker. Maker into traffic. No good. An over-the-back foul will be called on Tristan Maker. Good defense that time by the Aspen High Skiers. Good job by holding their ground, not leaving their feet, and keeping their hands in the air. Making life difficult on big man Tristan Maker of the Roaring Fork Rams. Aspen's being picked up at the top of the perimeter. Corporal is fouled that time by Frankie Harrington. It's the second foul of the quarter on the Roaring Fork Rams, and the second foul of the half. Head coach Alex Trent barking out plays from the sideline. Aaron pass that time, and then stolen by Jamie Vega. Vega down the floor and finishes 21-18. Roaring Fork is up by 3. And the timeout is called by Roaring Fork's head coach, 21-18 in the fourth quarter. Your friends and family can always watch this basketball game and over 4,000 other permanently archived community programs online and on mobile devices. Subscribe to GrassRoots Community Network YouTube channel for live streams events like this basketball game and a full HD community video archive. You can watch GrassRoots on Apple TV and Roku. Check out this game and other distinctly local programming on grassrootstv.org. Students, alums, parents, sports fans, help out the school, the kids, and your community TV network by announcing football, basketball, hockey, or volleyball games on GrassRoots. Come on, you can do better than this. On second thought, probably not. Either way, give it a shot. Call GrassRoots at 925-8000. That is 925-8000. And this is Greg Landorf bringing this Aspen High School Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network thanks to funding from ANB Bank Aspen, the Aspen Store, and the Aspen High Basketball Boosters. Corpola with the rock for the Aspen High Skiers, looking to come back into this game. They're down 21-18. Want to see a little bit of fire from the Aspen High Skiers. Lettingham rips down the rebound. Lettingham out to Corpola. Corpola for 3 wants to tie this game. No good off the front iron. Santana with the rebound, kicks it out to Vega. Roaring Fork up 3, looking to add to their lead. Ball into the corner to Alex Jaquez. Jaquez off the front iron, no good. Ball will remain with the Roaring Fork Rams. We're a few minutes into this fourth quarter, and Roaring Fork is up 21-18. Vega kicks it out to Jaquez. Santana calling for the ball down low. Vega dribbling. Finds Tristan Maker. Maker double-teamed. Kicks it out to Jaquez. Ball stolen by Taylor Aiken. Can he retain possession? He does. Good job that time by Taylor Aiken on the defensive end. Aspen now with the basketball. Corpola picked up at the top of the key by 2 defenders. Out of bounds, Aspen will retain possession. Again, looking for some life on the offensive end of the basketball for Aspen. Aiken has the rock in the corner, back to his point guard, Corpola. Corpola looking to penetrate the zone. Drives in, jump shot is no good. Hayesfield with the rebound. Hayesfield off the flank, 4-2. 20-21 now, Aspen, only down 1 in the fourth. Hayesfield, a reliable big man for the Aspen Skiers. Graham Peach passes to Vega. Vega scanning the defense, down to low to Manny Santana. Santana pretty moves, and Santana finishes 23-20, Roaring Fork up by 3. Not expecting to be up in this basketball game, especially late. Let's see what Aspen has in the tank. Lucas Lee with the rock. Lee jump shot up, good, 23-22. Finally getting a little bit of life in this basketball game as it continues. Aspen only down 1, picking up a full court press. Roaring Fork has no trouble breaking it. Alex Jaquez dribbling. Finds his point guard, Jamie Vega. Vega back to Jaquez. Jaquez for 3. Shot is no good. Ball's rebounded by Tristan Maker. Maker up, no good. Rebounded that time by Jaquez. And Roaring Fork seems to be controlling the paint, especially on the offensive end. Not used to seeing Aspen get out-rebounded, although Manny Santana and Tristan Maker are both big men and both taller than anyone Aspen has on the floor. Maker with pretty moves down low. Maker finishes 25-22. Maker giving Lettingham a tough time on the low block tonight. Ball moves around into the middle of the zone, and he's tied up. And the possession error remains with the Aspen Skiers. Corporal has been quiet in the second half so far. Let's see if he can get back on track. And head coach Alex Schrempf wants to call a timeout as his team is down 3 in the fourth quarter. This game coverage on GrassRoots is presented by ANB Bank Aspen. ANB Bank commits each day to invest in you and your community. Last year, ANB Bank gave over $745,000 in community sponsorships and donations, supported over 800 organizational events, volunteered over 4,600 hours to support communities and to help those in need. Thank you to John Ward and all the kind folks at ANB Bank in Aspen for supporting Aspen skier basketball and GrassRoots. Your financial underwriting enables GrassRoots to bring high school basketball, volleyball, and hockey events to the entire community. We'll let everyone know you support the kids, the school, and GrassRoots when you become a GrassRoots TV sports sponsor like Bowdoin Homes and ANB Bank and Aspen have this year. For underwriting opportunities, call GrassRoots at 925-8000. That is 925-8000. The GrassRoots Community Network is exactly that, a truly GrassRoots media hub. All programming on GrassRoots is created by the community, in the community, for the community. GrassRoots strengthens and ties our community together with programming by, for, and about the citizens and residents of our valley. If you'd like to create your own show, volunteer, and learn about television production, or to financially contribute to keep programs like this on the air, contact Jeremy or John at 925-8000, 925-8000. Back with you in the fourth quarter, 25, Roaring Fork 22, Aspen. Aspen has the rock. Looking to climb back into the basketball game after head coach Alex Schrempf called a timeout. Let's see what they're able to come to after the break. Corpola to Lee. Lee to Aiken. Back to Corpola. Corpola jump shot. Up and good! 25-24. Vega back with the basketball for Roaring Fork. Vega dribbling, finds Tristan Maker down low, picked up by Hayesfield. Back to Vega for 3. Vega's 3 is good! 28-24 Roaring Fork. 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Aspen needing all this time to come back into this basketball game and hopefully take a lead. Corporal to Lettingham. Lettingham shot is up. No good. Hits off the front iron. Tristan Maker with the rebound. They got the ball to their center, but he did not penetrate that zone. Not a jump shot that you're looking for late into the basketball game. Vega finds Peach. Peach back to Vega. Tristan Maker calling for the rock. Hayesfield, good defense. Now Manny Santana dribbling on Aiden Lettingham. Santana up, no good. Corpola back with the rock. Corpola finds Aiken. Aiken to Lee. Ball is stolen by Frankie Harrington. Harrington out in transition. And they call a reach-in foul that time on the Aspen Skiers. Not sure what they were calling. Don't agree with that call as Frankie Harrington was a little bit out of control and did not find his trailer that time. (28-24). Looking for strong defense from Aspen as they cannot afford to go down 6. And almost a 5-second violation, but a timeout is called by the Roaring Fork head coach. GrassRoots is more than a TV station. It is a full-service, community-access video production facility open to all, providing production assistance and training and offering affordable public-access cablecast, over-the-air broadcast, and internet distribution for locally created video content without censoring or interference. This GrassRoots live stream and cable broadcast on Channel 880 is made possible by funding from the Aspen Store. Got gas? Open 24 hours. Fresh salads, pastries, and hot food items. Great selection of grab-and-go food, chips, candy, and drinks. Loyalty members can earn and redeem points at the Aspen Store, the Basalt Valero, and Cowan Center Valero in Carbondale. What you need, when you need it, plus a little bit more. Additional funding provided by the Basketball Boosters. You can support the student-athletes by attending the games and contributing to the Boosters. Pick up some homemade brownies, a hot dog, a Caesar salad, or other goodies at the snack bar. All proceeds help support our girls and boys basketball teams. This is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High Skier Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network. Thanks to funding from ANB Bank, the Aspen Store, and the Aspen High Basketball Boosters. We've got 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Roaring Fork will be bringing the ball in, up 28-24. Peach not having luck. This could be a 5-second violation. Just gets the ball out to Manny Santana. Santana finds his point guard, Jamie Vega. Strong defense by Lucas Lee. Roaring Fork has dominated the low block in the second half. Roaring Fork happy to take time off the clock here. Strong defense, but they've got to stop this clock somehow. Roaring Fork happy to let the clock run out. Vega with the jump shot. Jump shot is no good, and rebounded by John Hasefield, and that is a foul on Roaring Fork, a reach-in foul. If you're Roaring Fork, the last thing you want to do is foul late and stop the clock in this basketball game. Late in the fourth quarter, we've got a little over a minute left. Aspen not moving the ball with a sense of urgency as there's only a minute left, and the ball is stolen that time by Jamie Vega. Vega dribbling, and he's called for a foul. I do not know what the ref is calling that time on Lucas Lee, and Vega will be going to the free throw stripe 4-2. That contact looked to be very minimal. The clock is stopped. That is the only saving grace for the Aspen High skiers. Vega looking to extend this lead. First free throw is up. No good. Planks off the back iron. With his second free throw, if he misses, we want to see some urgency from the Aspen High skiers, down 4 late in the basketball game. Vega's second free throw is up. No good, and that is a lane violation on the Roaring Fork Rams. Ball will be with the Aspen High skiers. Corpola moving the ball up quickly. Corpola finds Lucas Lee. Looking to penetrate the zone. Lee back to Corpola. Corpola for 3. Shot is no good. Rebounded by the Roaring Fork Rams. Full court press, fouled. And Vega will be going to the free throw line. No free throws. Roaring Fork will take the ball in from out of bounds. That is a travel that time on Roaring Fork, a costly turnover. As Alex Jaquez moved his feet, getting a little nervous late into this game. That's a gift for Aspen as they're down 4 now and have possession. Corpola is picked up by Jaquez. Corpola dribbling, splits the defenders. Finds Lucas Lee. You don't want to just be stuck in the corner. Lucas Lee driving. Lee up with a jump shot. No good that time. Oh, cannot finish. And Roaring Fork with the basketball. Tried to call a foul, but Aspen did not call the foul. And finally a foul is called. Jamie Vega shooting a technical foul here. First free throw is up. No good. It's crazy. I'm not sure why he's shooting a tech. Second free throw is up. No good. So 2 free throws and possession that time. Aspen down 4. And a foul is called on Graham Peach. Taylor Aiken will have that foul, and Peach will be going to the free throw line. Peach should be shooting 1 of 1 here. Got 43 seconds left in the basketball game. 1-1. Peach's free throw is up and good. 29-24 extends the lead to 5 with 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This will be quite the upset if Roaring Fork is able to hold on to this lead. Second free throw, good, 30-24. And a timeout is called on the floor. With 43 seconds left, Aspen is down 6 in the fourth quarter. You're watching the GrassRoots Community Network, the nation's very first original community-operated, community-programmed, entirely locally funded television network. Watch GrassRoots on HD Cable Channel 880 from Aspen to Glenwood Springs and streaming on the web at grassrootstv.org. Follow GrassRoots on Facebook so you never miss a live stream of Aspen Skier Athletics. Even if you don't have cable, you can still watch GrassRoots TV on free broadcast of the Roaring Fork, Crystal, and Frying Pan Valleys. It takes an antenna, some cable, and a digital TV to receive 15 channels, including GrassRoots, Community Government TV, all 4 major networks in HD, PBS stations, and others for free forever. This game coverage on GrassRoots is presented by ANB Bank Aspen. ANB Bank commits each day to invest in you and your community. Last year, ANB Bank gave over $745,000 in community sponsorships and donations, supported over 800 organizational events, volunteered over 4,600 hours to support communities and to help those in need. Thank you to John Ward and all the kind folks at ANB Bank in Aspen for supporting Aspen Skier Basketball and GrassRoots. You're watching Skier Basketball on the GrassRoots Community Network thanks to sponsorship from ANB Bank Aspen. ANB Bank is a true community bank with an unwavering commitment to excellence, helping each of its communities prosper through investment, sponsorship, philanthropy, and employee volunteerism. It is a passion ANB Bank has for banking that makes the difference. The Aspen Skiers will inbounds, down 6 with 43 seconds left. Do not have time to waste and to get the ball up the floor quickly. Aiken dribbling. Finds Lucas Lee. Aspen taking valuable time off the clock. Haysfield finds Corpola. Corpola wants to shoot a 3. Corpola defended. Aiken with the rock. Again wasting valuable time. Aiken for 3. Shot is up and no good, just off the backboard. And Roaring Fork has the basketball and is fouled. Alex Jacquez was fouled by Braden Corpola. The Aspen Skiers look a little just defeated, and we've got 20 seconds in this basketball game, and they're down 6. It might take a little bit of a miracle to come back. Only 2 threes, but Roaring Fork will have to miss this free throw, as he'll be shooting 2 now from the line, as Aspen is in the double bonus. First shot is up and good. It is a 7-point lead now. A 3-possession game is going to make it tough for the Aspen High Skiers to have any chance of coming back into this game. Did not see this coming whatsoever, especially as a 2-11 team is taking on a hot 10-4 team. But you can never underestimate your opponent, and we found that out this afternoon. Corpola moving the ball up the floor quickly. Passes to Lucas Lee. It's not the time to pass, more the time to shoot. Lee jacks up a 3, no good. Roaring Fork with the rebound. And Graham Peach is fouled and will be going to the free throw line for 2. And time is running out in this basketball game. 32-24. Roaring Fork is up. Second free throw, good. 33-24. Aspen looks dejected, and they have every right to feel that way as the basketball game is running down. Corpola jacks up a 3. No good, and that is all she wrote. The Roaring Fork Rams come in and pull off a stunner as they win 33-24. Aspen cannot believe themselves. They fall to 10-5, and Roaring Fork picks up their 3rd victory this season at 3-11. I guess that's why you come out and play this basketball game, because you never know what the end result will be. Roaring Fork fought hard and earned this victory. Aspen never was able to get on track on the offensive end, and it showed as they only put up 24 points through 4 quarters. This is Greg Landorf bringing you this Aspen High Skier Boys Basketball game on GrassRoots Community Network. Thanks to funding from ANB Bank, the Aspen Store, and the Aspen High Basketball Boosters. We'll be back with you for another home game on February 21st. It's a tough loss for the Aspen Skiers, again, as they fall to 10-5, and the Roaring Fork Rams improve to 3-11. We'll be back with you on the 21st.